Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on Forex market, in particular speaking euro currency. So yes, the market has broken the short-term bearish context that we discussed in the weekend. So we said that, well, it seems that market has problems with the breaking of the 110 area. This was challenging for a few times on the last week, on Friday and Thursday, and every time market was not able to break it up. So daily trend has turned bearish, and on intraday charts, we said that once hourly trend will also turn bearish, we could consider taking the short position. But as you could see on intraday charts, and you will see it later, that market was showing this upward action. So if you're reading our forum, guys, it's a minimax yesterday. So our forum member has put interesting editorial view on the euro currency, and it seems it was correct, and indeed market has shown the upward action according to his analysis. So right now it's a bit tricky situation because a short-term bearish context is broken. Market shows rather extended to the upside. Despite that market keeps bearish trend on the daily chart, we still should be careful with taking the new short position. So it seems that we need to get a bit more confidence, more background, some more context for taking the short position, because the tricky moment stands across the board. So not only on the euro currency, but if, for example, if you'll take a look at the Great British Pound that we talked about, impossible double repo pattern here, this pattern is still valid. Market taking the shape of the hand and shoulders that we also mentioned recently, but here is also a bit choppy and, well, stubborn standing around the right arm. So here you also need to keep an eye what will happen here. So with the first signs of the failure, market starting to move higher above the head. This might be the early sign of the bullish continuation and upward action. So this is also the you could use the situation in the Great British Pound to control overall picture and actually use it together with the euro currency view, because overall picture will be better. The same on the euro currency. So as I could see put it here, potentially market could form the bearish grabber here. That might be at least some pattern that might be formed, and by itself the pattern suggests taking out of these lows. So this might be important. Another question is whether this pattern will work or not, and we need to continue to control the situation on lower time frames as well. So but anyway, here is the pattern to watch for. On the hourly chart, on the hourly chart, you could see what we have. So here is actually market has broken this resistance area that we talked about and was formed this upward action. Here you could put lots of different extensions, but mostly all of them stands somewhere in this area. So I have chosen this one. So XOP has completed here, and now showing the pullback. Another important moment, guys, that to take a look at price stops just for a few pips below the previous top, and potentially that might be the starting point for something better or something larger. For example, it might be big butterfly to form here on the follow time frame chart, because in general, if you take a look at the this picture right here, sorry, right there, and on the follow time frame chart, you could see that in general market stands in this somehow lines have disappeared from my chart that I prepare for this analysis. So in fact it stands at this upward action, and with the performance on the hourly chart, that might be potentially the butterfly, just because market hasn't exceeded this top, and with this moderate pullback first to the 110 area, potentially to the 109.70, so very often happens with the butterflies, it might be turned to the upside and starting on the forming of the big pattern. This is potential bullish pattern that might be formed, because we do not know how deep this retracement will be. In the current circumstances, with potential grabber in place, I think that maybe it would be better to wait when taking the new long position and consider for this purpose near standing support areas. This one and that one. So maybe this one is even better. It's 109.70, just because it more corresponds to the shape of the butterfly. For the bears, it would be better to wait and see when the market will complete the grabber. Once it will be completed, this also will be the pattern that theoretically you could try to use for a possible take in the short position. Overall situation remains tricky. Yes, every pattern could fail, but at least here it stands in the same direction as the trend, and well, its risk potential not very small if you place the stop, for example, not very big if you place the stop somewhere above this area. So it seems that nearest time, today, maybe even tomorrow, it will be. We need to see what will happen and see what euro currency in particular will form here, because on the other currencies, on the British pound, although we see some flat standing, but bearish pattern still stands valid, while here it was a bit more extended action compared to all other markets, and from that standpoint we need a bit more clarity what will happen. That's our current view on euro currency.